I almost forgot to say the reason why I really cut that square out. And the reason is most... Alright, what have I got going on today? I'm gonna try to take this and turn it into one of these. Now I've already got a full set, but my buddy doesn't have one, and I've been meaning to get him one for a while. I'm gonna be taking this and putting it inside of here and inside this case. I'll include maybe a link to where I got some of this stuff, but most of it's just things that you gotta have laying around. And by the way, these used first edition boxes are actually kind of hard to come by. You'll have to find one on eBay if you want one. And I like to use all the old first edition stuff, and it's worn, and that's even a first edition, even though you're not even going to be able to see that it's first edition once it goes in here. Because I like the authenticity of it. I like knowing that this was what was on the shelf back in the day when I walked by as a kid. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do for my friend today. I'm just going to go right into it. And in fact, here's my setup. It's just two little lights and a really crowded desk. And we're just going to go for it. I'm going to stick you on this little arm here. We're trying for a first shot. No editing situation. So I'm using one of these strictly sealed sleeves because I think they're cool, even though you won't see it at all. Take the card out. Beautiful card, by the way. Very played. Very awesome. Over 20 years old, guys. Just like me. Okay, let's see. Now my sleeve just jumped off. Okay, here we go. We're back. So I'm gonna be trying to make a very small hole in the side. And I have this here. We'll see if this is the right tool for this job, but stay tuned. Put it here. Okay. I think the whole idea was a good concept, but it's been a while since I made one of these, and I didn't use this nice case. I did an even worse, different way. I don't remember what I did, but I'm gonna try to fit this scissor, which I got the biggest pair of scissors on the whole planet for a job like this. You got smaller scissors, that's a good thing. I'm trying to work while I film, which is difficult. This doesn't have to be perfect, so don't beat yourself up, okay? I'm just trying to make a square for the artwork. And I'll tell you why I'm doing that too in a second. Trust the process. Okay, so we got a square flap. It's coming together. It's not perfect, but it's coming together. Let's keep going. Oh, I was off slightly. It's all right. Okay, so I got a square cut out. I'm hoping that the artwork's gonna fit in there pretty good. And you'll see why it doesn't have to be perfect, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stick this guy in there and make it look... We don't want it to ruin the corners of the card, that's for sure. It goes in. Okay, so it's definitely not perfect. In fact, I might want to go in there and cut a bit more. But let me see how it's gonna fit into the case so far. This case isn't perfect by any means either. But it is first edition and it is old. It does have an old mat in it, which is awesome. So I bought that empty case on eBay, by the way. So the idea is that I can tape this onto this card holder, which is this BCW type card holder, because this card holder is perfectly the same height as the box, right? And I can just slide that card holder on front of this thing, maybe give it a little tape or tape on the interior of the box. So let me see. The hardest thing is going to be lining up the card. Let's do some tests. Let's go straight in for it. Would really like to not get tape on the card itself. That's why I left a little bit of the plastic on the sleeve at the top. This is the stuff that everybody else edits out. So we'll see if I edit it out or not. I'm trying to remember exactly how it's lined up in the legit way to do this. Let's see. That's pretty good if we tilt it that much. Pretty good. And I got my robot working real hard behind me. You can't see him, but I can hear him. Jarvis, are you there?
Affirmative. I'm here to assist you. I spotted a TV.
Jarvis, can you say what's up to the camera? I don't know how you didn't hear that. Okay, you did hear it. Just still listening. Okay, let's put it all in here. Let's see what
this is activating. I'm monitoring the situation.
No, you're supposed to just say what's up, man.
It appears there's a couch and person ahead, sir.
There's definitely not a couch in my man cave. So there's that. Okay, we're having some technical difficulties here. Okay. So it's looking like...
That's a valid concern. My protocols are prioritizing a thorough assessment.
Alright, I'm turning you off.
I've spotted a laptop.
Okay, thanks.
Wake word mode initiated.
There we go, we're back. Okay, so the alignment on this is kind of off because I can see the plastic from the bottom of that sleeve that I didn't keep cutting. Overall, it's not a bad alignment, but I think I'm gonna shift the Dark Magician down a bit and, well, I think all right, I think we finally got it. This is about what I think it should look like. Okay, you see his face just a little. Finally, on to the next part of this. This is the easier part though, because now we just slide it in the case. So all that took me about 20 minutes, mostly because I wasn't taking the time to align it. And it's harder to move in front of a camera. I will say that. Unwrap this thing. I love these cases, by the way. So I will actually share a link. Whether or not the company is just cranking these out, I have no idea. But I bought a whole set of them. And I know there's gonna be somebody like, why are you displaying a piece of trash? Because I buy things for the nostalgia. I do not buy them to resell them. I buy them for myself, usually. And this one's actually for a friend. and that's why. And I display them because I like to display my things nice so that they'll last as a display. Here we go. Plus, I think a nice display gives something the respect that it deserves. There's a little slide on the bottom here. I don't know if you caught it, but when I slid it in, there's a piece of acrylic there that the flap can go right behind. Right, so there is the finished product, and I'm excited to give this to my buddy. Thanks for watching, and if you like stuff like this, I don't do it all the time, but I keep this channel open because I like to look back on my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, my Pokemon stuff, and just my childhood and all of that. Anyways, have a good one. Bye. I almost forgot to say the reason why I really cut that square out. And the reason is mostly to see the holo effect in all its glory. The Yugi starter deck and Kaiba starter deck specifically, they had a little clear plastic sleeve that's already kind of attached to the box. So why would I want to put another sleeve right behind that and remove any bit of this holo effect that you have here? You want as much of that as possible. Anyways, thank you for watching, and please subscribe. It's nice to talk to my people again. Have a good one.